people, Grace Camira back again with video episode number 3. After I posted my first and second episodes, I got overwhelming encouragement messages. Today I have come to elaborate more about investment, and today's topic I'll discuss about real estate. It has come to my attention that most people talk about real estate, but they don't have sufficient details of it. Real estate is one of the highest returns earning investments, but it comes along with very high risks. I'll help you understand in details what real estate is all about. As you can see, I have carried with me some pens and a chart, meaning in our lesson today, we are going to do some simple calculations that will help you understand more about the topic we are discussing. First, I'll begin by giving the definition of a real estate. Real estate is land and permanent structure in it with along its natural resources such as minerals, water, and crops, etc. Some of the common lingo that I'll discuss today include home, mortgage, and lease or rent. Home is named in different names depending on the kind of the structure is made of. First, I'll discuss about single family home, which is abbreviated as SFH. This is a regular home that happens to have one door and can only be rented by one person at a time. Secondly, we have a type of home that is called duplex. Duplex is a house with 2 doors and can be rented by only 2 people at a time. Third, I'll discuss about a type of a home by the name condo or townhouse. This is a home with 1 door but connects to a whole bunch of other homes just like it. Secondly, I'll discuss about mortgage. Have you ever asked yourself how most of very young people are able to own homes? Mortgage has been a great secret behind their success. I'll help you understand how mortgage works, and I'm sure with the knowledge that I'll provide you today, it will help you own a home and very soon become a homeowner. Mortgage is applicable where you identify a home of your desire or choice, let's say at a cost of 3 million. As you can see in my chart, a house is going at a cost of 3 million, but you can't be able to afford to contribute 3 million at a go. Let's say you have 10% of the 3 million, which is 300,000. For you to get a mortgage, you will visit a bank, explain to them of a house that you want to purchase at a cost of 3 million, but at hand you have 10%, which is 300,000. So you have a deficit of 3 million minus 300,000, that is coming to 2.7 million. The bank will have to do a search of your job history, amount of money you are making, and if they feel comfortable, they lend you the money, but of course at an interest. Let's say the bank gives you an interest of 5%. 5% of the 2.7 million that is deficit will give a total of 135,000. Total amount owing to the bank will be 2.7 million plus 135,000, which is interest. That will give a total of 2.835 million. You'll come into an agreement with the bank and some terms will have to be placed in place. For example, a 5% interest and the time period that you are supposed to repay the amount that they have lent you. In our case, the total amount, that is principal plus interest, is coming to 28,35,000. You divide by the number of years that you are supposed to repay the loan, but every year has 12 months, meaning you'll have to be paying a total of 47,250 per month as the installment to the bank for the rest of 5 years, which in this case may be affordable to many people. Thirdly, I'll talk about rent or lease. From our case, you can either decide to rent the house at a cost of 60,000 per month. This will bring about profit difference of let's say 60,000 minus 47,250. It will give an approximate figure of 12,750. After this profit that you gain in accounting terms, we call it cash flow. The other accounting term that I'll discuss today that relates to real estate are abbreviated as PITI. P stands for principal, I stands for interest, T stands for tax, and the last I stands for insurance. Principal is the 2.7 million amount that you are in deficit with. Interest is the 5% of the principal, that is 2.7 million that you'll have to pay the bank, and the bank will benefit on it. Tax is the amount that you pay to the authority, that is government. In terms of real estate, we talk of land rates and land rent. Lastly, we have I, insurance. No bank will ever give you a loan without insurance. It normally stands for any freak of nature, like act of God, that is things like earthquake, floods, etc., etc. Lastly, I would highlight a term commonly used in accounting or in business, that is profit margin. Profit margin in real estate, we normally give it as the difference between the purchase price and selling price. That marks the end of our lesson, and I hope you have really enjoyed it and you have learned a lot. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel and press the like button, kindly do so because more content is on the way. Thank you so much. Bye bye.